January 2nd, 2025. This is where Camp Creek comes into the Klamath River. Camp Creek is still flowing pretty good today, which I figured it would be with all the recent rainstorms that we've had. This is what that whole area looks like. Gonna pause it, go around these trees. It's what it's looking like up Camp Creek. I'm gonna drive up that direction. And there's a root wad right there. You can kind of see it. I can see it at least. Anyways, this is what this area is looking like. I'm gonna pause it and I'm gonna head up the road up further into that drainage, see what it's looking like up there. Got a better view of that root wads. They're not actually in the creek anymore. I'm gonna head on up the drainage and see what it looks like on up this creek. Still going up the Camp Creek drainage. This is kind of a cool shot looking down as it goes to the Klamath River. That is another little drainage that comes in. And those are the same root wads I was looking at earlier. Alright, off to the next stop. Not far from where I was just at. I was looking down towards the Klamath River. Tell that's where the root wads are. That's where that other little drainage comes in. Just so you guys can see quickly what this whole area looks like. It's pretty wet. I can see little streams coming down into the creek, or little drainages, I guess you could say. That's what it's looking like up at the head. That's actually in the area where Scotch Creek and Camp Creek both come in. That's what it's looking like from here. See a root wad there. There's another root wad. And out a little bit. So that's what it's looking like right here. I'm gonna go ahead and head back up that direction. We'll see what it looks like up there. I'm getting closer. This is looking down towards where it flows to the Klamath River. See a few of the root wads there. Tell where it's kind of cutting around the bank right there. Still quite a bit of sediment up in this part of the arm. I'm gonna pause it, go around these trees. Around the trees now, you can see that's where those two root wads are. This is what it's looking like. I'll pan out so you can kind of see this whole area. I'll go up there farther shortly. That would be where Camp Creek comes in. But You can just see how much sediment there still is left in here from the drawdowns. Over there would be where Scotch Creek comes in. To where it was flowing right there. A couple more root wads. Looks like 3. 2 right there, and then 1 still in the creek bed. But that's what it's looking like right here. You can still see all the root wads that are still over there that haven't been placed yet. So obviously it would take a whole lot of water to wash those down into the creek. I'm gonna pause it and head on up there further. Okay, that would be Camp Creek where it comes in. Right there is Scotch Creek. This is kind of what the area is looking like right now. You can tell that there's a cluster of root wads right there. This is kind of what this area is looking like. It's pretty soft up here on the road. You can see where it did flow up there when it was higher. Might have to walk around this tree. You can see a couple of the root wads right there. Gonna pause it, walk around this tree. That's the way it flows to the Klamath River. Way down there. See a few root wads down there. I'm sure those are ones I've already gotten. Gonna pause it. Another look at Camp Creek. Trying to walk down far enough. See what it looks like through there. I'm looking up the drainage. Gonna go around these trees. And that's what it's looking like up that direction. That would be the wad of root wads that I already got. Cut around through there somewhere, I can't tell from this side. But this is what it's looking like today. All right, I'm off on my next stop.